Hello, how you doing? Thanks for being here. Today I'd like to do two things. The first thing is a sun salutation to get the muscles moving. I just took a cold shower, so I'm going to take my time getting into this yoga practice. And then from the sun salutations, we're going to go into deep stretching using our breath. Let's get started. Stand with your feet hip distance apart. Hip distance is around 2 fists. Make sure your toes are nice and spread out. Your feet are flat and strong. Put your hands on your hips. And just take a couple of deep breaths in through your nose and out through your nose. On your next inhale, we'll take our hands above our head. And on our exhale, we swan dive down. Let the arms hang. Take 2 deep breaths here. Next inhale, hands on your shins, extend your back. Exhale, fall back down. You can have your knees slightly bent. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Put your hands onto the ground and we'll step back into a plank. Take an inhale here. And on our exhale, we slowly lower down. Inhale into cobra. Exhale, bring yourself back down. Inhale to cobra again. Exhale, curl your toes under and push yourself into a down dog. We'll take a couple of deep breaths here. You can walk the dog a little bit, bending one knee, alternating with the other. And now slowly start walking your feet back to your hands while keeping one of your knees straight at all times. So we're alternating. If you need to go up onto your fingertips, you can, but see if you can keep flat hands the whole way. Take an inhale and curl your spine up. And exhale, shake it out. Let's do that one more time, a full round, and then we'll go into the deep stretches. Inhale, take your hands up. Exhale, swan dive. Let your hands hang. Take 2 breaths here. If you can target your breath into your lower abdomen and lower back while you inhale, that's great. On your next inhale, put your hands on your shins. I guess it doesn't matter. Shin on your hands, hand on your shins. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Hands flat on the ground. Take a step back into plank. Take an inhale here. Exhale all the way down. Inhale into cobra. Feet are long. Exhale down. Inhale into cobra again. Exhale into down dog. Curl your toes under. Take a couple of deep breaths here. Find your active down dog. By active, I mean you shouldn't just be sitting here on your hands and feet. You should extend your shoulders, pushing yourself away from your hands. Extend your lower back so that your butt, I hate to say it, but point your butthole to the sky. And if you need to, you can slightly bend your knees. Couple more breaths here. Start walking the dog. Pushing one heel in the opposite direction of your hands all the way to the floor. Rooting yourself. And then we're alternating all the way as we walk our feet back towards our hands. Keep breathing. Make sure your toes are nice and spread on the ground. Take another inhale. Another exhale. And on your next inhale, curl the spine up. Okay. Shake it out. That felt nice. We're now going to move into the deep stretches. We're going to focus on our legs today, hamstrings, inner thighs, and maybe the quads if we get to it. But for right now, we focus on the inner thighs. So walk yourself out so that whatever's most comfortable for you, you can play with it. Either your outsides of your feet are parallel facing forwards, or you have your feet slightly pointed out. It's up to you, whatever's most comfortable. I'm going to start with parallel outer feet. And what we're going to do here is we're going to use our breath to go really deep. Be careful with this, because if you go a bit too intense, you could fall and hit your head, because sometimes when we're doing these breathing exercises, we can get dizzy. But if you do it in a controlled way, taking your time, then it'll be fine. So proceed at your own discretion, at your own risk. What we're going to do is we're going to slowly fold at the hips, bringing ourselves as far as we can go. Here is my first sticking point, which is pretty crazy. Once we get here, we're going to take a deep breath. Let me talk you through it first. Deep breath. Hold it, and then using our muscles, our hip flexors and our core muscles, we pull ourselves a little bit further. And then once we get to the next sticking point, we breathe out. And again. Use my breath to guide you. Let's go. 3 more. Once you get there, you can start using your hands and pulling on your legs. Let's go. Last one. And now we just stay here. Let it hang. Just breathe. If you want a little bit more intense, you can put your hands on the back of your head. Okay, let's slowly come out of the stretch. Shake out the legs. It's kind of a twerk action. I'm not a twerker, but I'd be damn good at it. Okay, so now we just tested out to see how far we go in comparison to just before the stretch. So go back to your starting position with your feet wide, hands on your hips, and let's see how far we go right now. Okay, so my sticking point improved quite a bit. I think I'm at about parallel with the ground, which is pretty good. Where I think I was around here in the first round before I started. Okay, the next one we get to sit. Legs straight out in front of you. And we do our hamstrings. Same idea. Deep breath in, hold the energy of the air and pull yourself forward, and do not exhale until you get to the next sticking point. So my sticking point for the hamstrings is, wow, here. This is with a straight back, okay? Of course I can fold forward and touch my toes, but I'm testing it with a straight back right now. We can do both. Yeah? Okay. So take a deep breath. Go to the first sticking point, and then exhale. Use my breath to guide you now. Stay with me. Three more. Last one. Exhale and stay. Just breathe. Let your head hang. 2 more breaths. Okay, slowly come out of the stretch. Oof. I'm going to lay onto my back just for a moment so that I can release my back. Oh, yeah. Hug the knees in and let them go, allowing your lower back to articulate with the ground. All right. The next exercise or stretch. Oh, we got to test it out first. Excuse me. Feet long. Test the straight back first. Wow. That's like 10 centimeters. With a rounded back, obviously I can go way past. Okay, that's amazing. I hope it worked for you as well. The quads are a bit different. There's 2 ways to do them. I did them another way in a different video. This time, we're going to do it in a comfortable position, laying on the ground. I'm on my right side. I'll bring my left leg up onto the mat so that my hips are automatically angled up, or a posterior tilt. My right leg is flat on the ground so that my knee and my toes are pointing perpendicular to the floor. If I need to open up my hip a little bit more, I can. And from here, we bend our knee and try to grab our ankle. You can cheat here if you need to, just to grab a hold. And here we'll use, the most important part is that your hips don't start turning with the leg. So really keep your hips active here. And that will get the best stretch in your quad. Okay. Deep breath in and pull. Okay, stay here. Couple nice, easy breaths. Last breath. Straighten your leg. And now we switch sides. You can just roll over. I'm switching completely so that I can face the camera. Get comfy. Bring the other leg up so that it's planted on the ground. And let's do it. Ooh, this side's a bit tighter for me. Deep breath in. Pull. Let it go. Go. One more. And hold it here. Just breathe normally. Last breath. Slowly extend your leg. Come up to sitting. Let's take 3 deep breaths in together, sigh it out. One more deep breath. Okay. Thanks for being here. If you make it to this point, pretty sure I deserve a subscription. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow in the cold, during the next stretch, workout, whatever it is. I'll see you later.